When I tell you we have breaking information, TMZ has flipped. I was inspired by doing this video by Willie D. Willie D covered this. I'm starting to see so many people talk about TMZ and what Charles said tonight. And Charles is questioning the boys and saying these white boys are moving very weird. Okay, before I start my commentary, I would like to bring you guys a clip. I want you guys to watch this clip. I got it from Willie D. React to it, and then I'm going to give you guys my commentary. I would love for you guys to comment. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, okay? So let me pull this up. Let's go. Let's go.
What's up, family? You're not going to believe this one, but TMZ actually made some sense in regards to the Nolan Wells case. Yeah, because
are on a PR, PR blitz to change public opinion because they believe that they, in the court of public opinion, they're not doing so well, that they have been, sort of demeaned in some way, disparaged in some way.
I think it's weird. I think it's weird.
Yeah.
When Warren sat down with the guy, I know we don't like to say his name, sat down with him, I was like, okay, this one kid and his mom is a judge, and maybe he wants to sort of clear his name. But now every week, another friend sits down, or another friend sits down, and now they've got this lawyer, and they're sitting down and doing interviews. It's weird to me. And it's not just weird. Yeah, there are people who are going to say things on the internet. Why does that rise to the level of you need an attorney to now sit down and do interviews to publicize yourself, to try and change the court of public opinion? Why do you care about a court of public opinion? Because you didn't do anything. And ultimately, if you didn't do anything, and maybe they didn't, let's take them at the word, their attorney, that they didn't have anything to do with Nolan's death. That's all going to come out when the results of the autopsy come out, when the investigation comes out. So why are you now getting? It's almost like I get like this attorney is probably convinced them, yes, do this and talk about this and it'll change public opinion. But what it really does, it makes some people will look at it and go like, well, what are you getting out in front of? If you didn't do anything, there's nothing to get out in front of. So in some ways it can backfire on you. It's just weird to me. And then you also run the risk of what did happen is that one of these kids sits down and blasts Nolan's mom and says that she was wrong to put out that photo, and that's not going to play well in the public for you, man.
okay, I think Charles might have a problem though when he get back to the office.
All right. What do y'all think about that? What do you guys think about TMZ, the black guy, stood up and said it was weird. He said the things that we all thought. It's very weird. Press 1 if you guys think it's very weird. And see this? Do y'all see it? When I tell y'all, I had to stop mid-sit when I was watching this because I was drinking. I had to stop mid-sip because I put the cup down, y'all. I had to put the cup down, sweetheart, because I thought I was hallucinating for a minute. I thought my eyes was just betraying me. TMZ said something that made sense about Nolan Wells. Horn Island, the boys, Tatum, all of them. TMZ, owned by Fox. Did you know that? Run by Harvey. Mega all day, baby. Mega all day. Charles actually stood up and said, nah, this is weird. This is weird. And I sat there and, honey, I waited for the catch. I waited for the but moment. Because Fox don't pivot towards justice. Fox pivot towards power. When they ain't pivoting, they stomping. Okay? But Charles looked at the camera. He said, these boys doing interviews every single week. with lawyers trying to clear their damn names. That is very weird. And I said out loud to nobody, okay, at 3 o'clock in the morning, okay, well, damn, even a broken mega clock is right when the mother is black and the dead black boy is black, okay, and the system is desperate to protect the damn living. But look, let's talk about why it's weird. Warren, one of the boys, sat down first. His mama is a judge. Fine. One interview, one and done, right? But now, every week, family, every week, it's another one and another one, another one. I didn't do it. Another lawyer billing by the breath. And I'm sitting here like, okay, if you didn't do anything, if you had nothing to do with Nolan's well ending up dead on Horn Island, why do you need a publicist? Why do you need a media strategy? Why you need to get ahead of public opinion? What are you trying to get ahead of? If you're innocent, public opinion is a mosquito, right? You swat at it and you keep walking. You don't set up a damn tent and hire a camera crew and do a 12-part documentary on why the mosquito is wrong about you. But that's what they're doing. Tatum and all of them, week after week, with this lawyer talking about we just want the truth out. Honey, the truth don't need a press release. The truth sits still. The truth do not run. The truth don't hire no attorney to coach you which side of your face to show the camera. Honey, these boys are playing man games, if you're asking me. Listen, they know silence is the armor of the innocent, but they cannot be silenced. They cannot, because silent means the story belongs to Nolan's mama, right? Silence means the photo she put out. Yeah, that photo, the one they're trying to shame her for, silence means that photo is going to speak louder than any lawyer ever could. So, honey, they got to talk. They got to fill that air, especially with that audio came out. They got to drown her in that damn audio. That's game, sweetheart. And then, can we talk about the part that really pissed me off? They sat up there and blasted Nolan Wales' mama. Did y'all see that? She said, look, they said that she was wrong. This is what they say. They said that she was wrong for putting out that photo. Said she made things worse. Said she's a grieving mother, a black mother out there speaking for a son who can't speak no more. He said she was wrong, though. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy. That ain't just disrespect, baby. That's a dog whistle. That's a mega dog whistle wrapped in a PR strategy, if you're asking me. And it's dipped in Mississippi corporation, okay? It's dipped in Mississippi corruption. Served on a Fox News platter, if you're asking me. Because he knows there are uncivilized mutts out here. Yeah, I said mutts because that's what you are when you attack a grieving mother. You are a mutt, waiting for permission, waiting for the signal they just gave, waiting for one of them or one of the friends to say, one of the white boys to say, she was wrong. So they go full throttle in her comments, which they already been doing. Remember, they try to get her fired from her job. They are in her DMs threatening her. They sending stuff to her home, talking about you shouldn't have put that photo out. And he gave it to him. Yeah, he gave it to him. Go ahead, attack her. That's what he did. She's the problem, not us. Nolan Wales' mom, she's the problem. Not the boys on the boat, not the ones who came back and he didn't, but she's a problem. Because remember, at first they was trying to blame Katie. Now they can't blame Katie, so now they're attacking the damn mother. And TMZ, Fox TMZ, Mega TMZ, they saw that. Yes, they did. And they said, nah, that's not going to play. Because it won't. Not to the gutter rats, not to the moms who buried sons and still had to get up and make breakfast the next morning. You don't come for a mother like that, y'all. Not if you love Nolan. Not if you was his friend. Not if you got any integrity left in your body. And one of them, I caught this because I've been holding on to it, said, I wish Nolan was still here. You wish he was still here. You wish he was still here. Honey, you was there. You was on that boat. You was with him. You had more power than any of us to keep Nolan Wells alive. You had his life in your hands, and whatever happened on Horn Island that day, you sitting here on camera with the lawyer, with the ring light saying you wish he was still here. That ain't no damn grief. That's narcissism at its best, or as it worst, or it may be the same difference. A real friend don't need a camera to cry. A real friend don't need PR to apologize. A real friend is quiet. A real friend is at the funeral. A real friend is checking on the mama. A real friend is not doing weekly interviews trying to rebrand themselves while the autopsy is still pending. And this lawyer, do y'all mind if I talk about this lawyer for a second? This lawyer, I know what he told him, right? Go ahead of the narrative. Control the story. Humanize yourself. And they listened. They sure did. Because they're young. Because they mama told them to. Because they scared. Because they got mamas who judges and daddy who got connections. And a system in Mississippi that's been protecting certain people since before the boats had a motor, if you get my drift. But here's what the lawyer didn't tell them. Every time they open their mouth, they're digging deeper and deeper. Silence is the only language the court of a public opinion respects when it's under suspicion. Attorney Andrews said it, honey. The best thing you could do when accused is shut up. But these boys, they can't be silent. They got too much to say. Too much to get ahead of, you see. And that tells me everything I need to know about this case. Because if you did not do nothing, the autopsy going to clear you. The investigation is going to clear you. The facts are going to clear you. You don't need no PR bits. You don't need TMZ interview. You don't need no lawyer coaching you on how to tilt your hat when you say, I miss him. But they doing all that. They doing all that because they know, baby, the system is on their side. And this ain't just Mississippi. Nope. This ain't just Horn Island either. This ain't just the backwoods of corruption, honey, we can point at. No. Let me tell you, it's the South. Yes. It's TMZ is national. Y'all know that, right? Fox is national. Mega is national. The Alphabet Boys, ABC, NBC, all of them, they stay on code. Did y'all know that? Honey, they picking up the slack. They extending the corruption past the state damn lines. They making sure the narrative stays. You get what I'm saying? Stays friendly to the people who need protection. So when Fox Corporation owns TMZ, when Harvey got an answer to the mega boss, when the whole machine is oiled and greased up and ready to protect, then it's bigger than the boat. It's bigger than the boat. It's bigger than that damn island. It's bigger than this case. It's the whole system at play, y'all. It's the whole system. And it's working exactly how it was designed to work. Do y'all agree with me? Press 2 if you do. And here's what really got me. What made me walk around my damn porch. Charles said, Harvey ain't gonna be down with this. That's what he said. He said Harvey ain't gonna be down with this. Harvey is mega. I believe it. Do y'all believe he's mega? Press 1 if you believe he's mega. I believe it. TMZ is owned by Fox. Fox is mega all day. Mega gonna stick together. And I've been telling y'all they mega. I've been saying that. Y'all didn't want to listen to me. And he's right. He's absolutely right. But here's the part that made me kind of laugh, okay? The laugh that come out when you so disgusted, you got no other sound to make. They said Harvey used to be liberal, used to have a perspective. Then Trump came. Then Trump went after Jimmy Kimmel. Then TMZ flipped to pro-Trump, pro-mega, swinging from Trump disco balls. Disco balls. They said disco balls. I think they got something on Harvey. What y'all think? I think they're blackmailing them. And honey, they got Harvey and them on the strings. I bet you they puppets. I bet you they got something on Harvey. And honey, I thought about it. I said, that's it. That's the whole machine in 2 words. Disco ball. Shiny, spinning, flashing, distracting, making you look at the lights instead of the darkness behind it, right? And that's what they're doing with Nolan Wells, y'all. They are spinning the disco ball. Yeah, they're spinning the disco ball. They're flashing these lights. They putting these boys on camera week after week with their lawyers, their talking points, and their I wish he was still here. So you look at the sparkle and not the shadow. But honey, my kings and queens don't look at no damn disco ball. We look at what the light is hiding. Yes. We look at the mother. We look at Nolan. We look at the Horn Island. We look at the water. We look at the silence that should have been there but wasn't. And we see it. We see all of it. And when they come from Nolan's mom, when they come for her with their lawyer and their ring light and their, oh, she shouldn't have put up that photo. We know what that is. Yes, we do. That's the system trying to flip the damn script. That's the machine trying to make the victim the damn villain. That's mega doing what mega do best. Protecting the living and burying the dead and blaming the mother for both. And I need y'all to remember this. Tattoo is on your spirit. Yes. When a black boy dies in America, the first thing the system does is protect the people who was with him. The second thing they do is attack the people who loved him. The third thing they do is spin the story so fast you get so dizzy trying to catch the damn truth. And the only thing we got is each other. The comments, the shares, the voices, honey, the kings and queens who refuse to look away. The people who hear, I was here, I wish he was here. And know that wishes don't need lawyers. Now do it. Do wishes need lawyers? I don't think they do. I don't think wishes needs lawyers. But there he goes. There he goes, right? I tell y'all, I want y'all to comment. I want to know what y'all think about this. I really do. So, honey, we are watching, right? We watching, we waiting. We not letting this disco ball distract us. We gonna keep our eyes on Nolan Wells. We keeping our eyes on his mama. We keeping our eyes on Horn Island. We keeping our eyes on the boys. And we keeping our eyes on that damn Tatum. Do you hear me? We keeping our eyes on that autopsy. We have to keep our eyes on this investigation. And when the truth comes out, because the truth always come out, it might be slow. It might be buried. It might be fought but it always come out. We gonna be right there on that damn porch. Yes, with the cup, with the voice, with the memory of a boy who deserved to come home from that damn boat, right? And honey, we ain't gonna forget either. We ain't gonna let the PR bits wash this shit away. No, we not. We ain't gonna let the lawyers spend it into the dust. We are not gonna let TMZ, even when they accidentally right. We ain't gonna let TMZ or Fox or Mega or Mississippi or anybody else make us forget that Nolan Wales was a person, a son, a brother, a friend who deserves better. A boy who went on a boat and never came back. And his mama who they trying to drag, y'all. His mama who they trying to shame, y'all. His mama who put out that photo because that's all she had left to say. She deserves the truth. Not a press tour, not a PR strategy, not a lawyer's talking point. She deserves the truth. And we're going to hold the line until she gets it. Do you hear me? So I need y'all to drop a comment. I need you to let me know if you see what I see. Let me know if that disco ball got your ass dizzy or if you still looking at the shadows. Let me know if you believe the weekly interviews or if you believe the silence that should have been there. And remember, the system is built to protect the living and forget the dead. But honey, the kings and queens, we are built different, ain't we? Yes, we are. We remember. We rage. We hold on. And honey, we ain't going nowhere. Nolan Wales, Brandon Tatum, Horn Island, the boys. Listen, y'all, we see y'all. We see all of y'all, and the truth is coming for you, baby. Whether you ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. We're gonna find you and make you okay.